What's up everybody, my name is JustJarrod. Welcome back to What's Out There Gaming. Today, I'm super stoked to be talking about this game. I just heard about this yesterday. It'll be 2 days ago for you guys. And oh my gosh, the gameplay is playing in the background for you. Holy cow, I'm not even over exaggerating. Like, one thing that you'll get to know about me eventually throughout the many days I'll be doing this, or years, who knows, you'll get to know that I love, I super cherish art, right? Art design in games, right? I know I haven't even got to the title of the game, but we're talking about art, okay? I love unique art styles in video games. You have like Journey, Bastion, if you've ever played Bastion, The Witness, which is an awesome puzzle game with an extremely cool art design. There's a lot, even No Man's Sky, even though that was procedural, all of it is just so cool to me. And games that have more of an experience rather than an actual game, just like Journey was, just like No Man's Sky is, and that's what I believe this game will be. Now, this game is called Future Unfolding by the game studio Spaces of Play, so big shout out to them for letting me talk about the game and show the trailers here on my channel. Oh my gosh, right, I heard about this game 2 days ago, instantly emailed Spaces of Play, had to talk about this game. I just could not get over the fact of how beautiful it looks. Like, just look at the art style of this game. It looks so cool, so refreshing, a different spin on games. I haven't seen an art style quite like this. So we're going to talk about what Future Unfolding actually is. Future Unfolding is an explorative action adventure game that will be releasing for PS4 and PC early next year. Now, everything in this, everything you see as the player, as the character in the game moves around, you can interact. Your player moving into things like interacts with everything. The trees move as you pass them. To destroy grass, you walk through it. Flowers grow as you walk. There's so much interaction with the nature and the surroundings in this game, so it makes the world feel even more alive than it already looks because of the bright pop-out colors. So all the nature, all the plants, everything you can actually move when you walk through it or interact with it, everything feels very alive, and they have all the animations in this are hand drawn, which is just mind-blowing, okay? And that was one of the things that really got me when I was watching the trailers. I think I saw this on Twitter or something. Somebody posted about it. I don't know how I came across it. All I know, I was watching football highlights or something, and I was scrolling through my phone and found this, and just was blown away by like all the how alive everything felt, how the game world looked alive. That's how I got like so sucked into what this game is, and the music of the trailers are really good. So that's such a cool, like, I guess, technique, right? Everything you interact with, everything you brush by actually moves and feels like, you know, interacts or like animates, I guess you would say, the way that it would in real life. So like I said, flowers grow as you walk. Trees will brush and move as you walk by them, or as you run through the forest. You can even kick and move over stones in this game, and that's really cool. I know it sounds like super simplistic, but it's really awesome to see that because you don't see that in a lot of games these days. Especially in the form of a game with this art style. Something that's never been seen before. So everything moves and interacts, blends together with dynamic shadows, and all that is so cool. But what do you actually do in this game? What is this game about? So, like I said, it is an explorative action adventure game, but really its focus is exploration and secrets. What it is a discovery game where the developers want you to be curious as to what you can find in the world, what you can see, what secrets you can uncover, what puzzles you can solve, what new areas you can unlock by solving these puzzles in different ways, in various ways. So it's a game about curiosity. It's a game with a lot of philosophical and spiritual meanings, where you start to question the meanings and the importance of the game and what's actually happening in it. And it's a game that it doesn't lay out the big picture, right? You have to actually go out, play, experience, explore, discover, and kind of put together what the big picture is yourself. It doesn't do it for you, which is a really cool thing. That gameplay element, or that story element, if you want to call it that, which I would, it lets you kind of discover your own story or implement your own story into your own playstyle and your gameplay, which is really cool. another thing that a lot of games that I've played do really well, and this looks to be another one of those titles. Future Unfolding is a game where you can wander and explore as you wish. There's many discoveries to be found, different areas to find, there's sprawling forests and dark caves. There's so many things to actually discover and find. There's mystical places, unbelievable events to uncover, things like that. And it even gets better because it's procedurally generated. That's right. Future Unfolding has aspects of procedural generation in it, which is awesome. I love to see procedural generation in games. I want it to be used more often, just like it was used in No Man's Sky. But this is kind of different. Spaces of Play have developed their own tech, their graphic technology, all this stuff. So basically, everything, like each and every player's game or their world will be procedurally generated. Every player will experience different things, different locations, different areas. Everything will always look different for each and every player. There'll be different secrets to find, different puzzles to solve for each and every person, which is awesome to see. But what they've done is, with the tech that they've developed, it allows the world to be procedural, everything to look procedural, secrets and puzzles to be put procedurally in different places, but it still allows them to control the puzzles and how they work so they're actually solvable, so they're not like insanely impossible because of the procedural generation. So it's so cool to see procedural generation in this. So not only is it a game where you explore and discover and you create your own story, but it's procedural, so it'll always be different for every person, which is another really cool aspect of it. I did not know this was procedural until I read deeper into what this game was, so that's really cool to find out. Like I said, I love to see developers use more and more procedural generation. I know it's been used in the past, but more recently, since No Man's Sky's release, there's been a lot of more talk about procedural generation. And I'm really interested to see what becomes of it in the future with games. So like I was saying earlier, right when I seen this game, one of the first games I instantly related it to, without even knowing what the game was about, was The Witness. If you haven't played The Witness, it's a really good game. It's really based on puzzles. It is super puzzly. I haven't even beat it myself. I still own it. It is really good, but it is really hard as a puzzle game. But it is so, at least graphic-wise, it's very pretty. It's very bright. Much like this in the trailers. Yeah, they're very different. But surprisingly enough, I did not know until I actually looked up this game more in depth. Future Unfolding has puzzles in it, and the puzzles are how you uncover new areas, which are all procedural, and how you discover secrets and things like that. So there are puzzles in the game. Who knows how hard they will be, but Spaces of Play do say that the puzzles in the game won't be obvious, right? So there won't be things pointing you to what you gotta do. You have to take subtle hints in the game to direct you to how to actually solve these puzzles to unlock new things. And there's animals that you can interact with, dangerous and friendly in the game. Some animals will help you get to new areas, some will give you new abilities and different ways to interact with puzzles and things like that. Other animals are dangerous, and since there's no weapons in the game, you have to either outrun them or sneak by or outsmart them in some way. And there's also artifacts that you can find and collect while you're exploring to help you solve puzzles in various ways. There's multiple ways to solve puzzles. There's procedural generation, there's awesome art, there's discoveries, there's exploration. Like, there's nothing wrong with this game. I am super excited for it. I might not sound like I am because of my monotone voice, but that is my personality. I'm sorry, I really am. Like, all the games I cover so far, I'm most excited for Hob. And this game now, Future Unfolding, already all the way up there, right next to Hob. They both look amazing. The art style is awesome. I like both how everything looks and how everything, both of them both have the story element where you kind of make your own story and derive your own story from what is happening in the game, which is really cool. A really cool gameplay element. I use cool a lot. I know I need to find a new synonym, but that's alright. So the fact that this game has procedural generation and it has really brilliant looking art and art style, has secrets and discoveries, exploration, those are all huge things when it comes to games for me. Hopefully you guys are excited for it. It looks really good. That's all the details I really have for you right now. They are releasing in early 2017. I'll leave a link to their official website in the description below. You can go check them out. You can read what's all about their game, look at their blog and everything more in depth like I did. There's screenshots there. There's a bunch of trailers for you to watch. The gameplay I use in the background is there. There's a lot to see with Future Unfolding on their website. I'm really excited about it. I am once again thankful for them to let me actually talk about the game here on my channel. I hope word gets out about it because I really feel like it's going to be an amazing, unique title. Early 2017 cannot come fast enough. It's always cool to be able to bring these games to you guys to show you what they are and that they're an actual thing being developed, because all these unique games are what I've been into the last 1 or 2 years. I've really been into unique, more indie style games that have like just cool design, you know, art design and art style is a huge thing for me. I just like playing games. Like all I do right now in No Man's Sky is play it just to look at stuff because of the art design is so cool and the discovery is so cool and the secrets are so cool, things to be found, things to find, be it for other people and things like that. And that's exactly what this game has. Future Unfolding is looking to be really, really cool, but I've rambled on long enough. Like I said, check out their website. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it wasn't too rambly for you, but that is just how my channel works here on What's Out There Gaming. My name has been JustJarrod. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up for me and subscribe for more on Future Unfolding in the future. And if you want to know more about other upcoming under-the-radar game titles, stay tuned right here. My name, once again, has been JustJarrod. Until next time, peace out.